So all the items you see here, everything I bought with my own money. Nobody is sponsoring me. If you notice anything and you have any perspectives or ideas, please shoot me a message. All right, we're gonna start at the rear end.
Yeah, boy.
Now, it has the CBI swing outs and it's got the spare tire here. Coming in the future, I will get a bike rack down there and I will attach my e-bike. Got two drop-down tables to do cooking and whatnot on. I have a 5-gallon jerry can for gasoline, and then I have the 5-gallon Lifesaver jerry can for drinking water and cleaning water. I have the all-top Overland equipment trash bag here, and inside I keep my Trip Tips toilet. I did a review on my last video. If you haven't checked that video out, please go check it out after watching this one. On the front end here, I have the CBI Adventure front steel bumper. It comes with the deer protector, the bars. It's got a Warn, I forget exactly the model here, I'll put it down below. I got the Warn winch along with the Sidewinder to protect the actual winch itself. I also added WeatherTech mud protector for the hood. It has the Rigid Industry light, fog lights on the front with a full panel light up front here. It has the Safari Air Max snorkel on it. Bring in some air from up here, cool it off by the time it gets into the engine. Right here I have my Midland antenna. I put these rain protectors, I forget what these things are called, but I've installed these on this vehicle. The vehicle also came as CBI rock sliders. A lock gas cap. I highly suggest everybody get something like that.
This needs to stop now.
VTX off-road rims, Toyo MT LT285 open country tires with Icon shocks. Now we're starting on the driver's side. Down here, we got the Fighter Flare Survival flashlight. This thing has a siren on it. It could charge in the sunlight. It's got a window breaker right here. It has a seatbelt cutter here, and it's a really bright flashlight. Along with the Woobin E7. I love this thing. It's great for working on the engine. I also have little trash bags right here for this trash can I found for my vehicle. It's a pretty cool trash can. It doesn't hold a whole lot, but it's great for little wrappers.
Can I have little wrappers, 400?
And then also down here, camouflage like wrapping tape. It's an umbrella down there, just a normal umbrella. Now this right here is the Streetwise taser. It has a flashlight on the front there as well as a taser. And then this is a light. This is a pretty cool little self-defense thing. I really like this tool, but I have it right there next to me. If anybody's trying to reach into my window, I could just tase them right in the neck.
Taser, taser, taser.
This is a bag that folds up in its own pocket. The Helicon Tex, my brother got me this. I love this thing. See that I got my taser right there ready to get somebody. I also purchased these little plastic things right here so I could throw stuff and actually utilize this space right here in this door frame. All right, let's hop into the driver's seat. Got the S-Pod. Got it set up for my fridge power, my roof lights, bumper lights, reverse lights and whatnot. Onboard air that's under the hood for my air compressor. This is my phone mount. It's 67 Designs. It's a really good magnetic one. I'm using the phone right now to film so you can't see it. Got my cross, got to stay safe on the road. And then I also have a little GoPro mount right here. Pretty cool little mount. Also right here, I have a tablet arm that puts the tablet right here if I want to use the tablet for overlanding, like maps and whatnot. Generally, I don't need to do that though, because I mean, honestly, the phone, it does most of that, man. And the phone screens are so big now, you can see everything on them. So I don't really use a tablet too much for that. I have the Midland radio right here. I just Velcroed it right here. It's currently not plugged in. Don't want it to suck power when I'm not using it, so it's not plugged in, but I got it right there. I did purchase this little drawer thing right here. But you really got to glue in the front of these things. But this little drawer is nice. Just got spare change in there right now to fill up this space. I wanted a one-handed water bottle for when I was on the road. I absolutely love this water bottle. See the Zoltar Speak sticker? Have you ever seen one of those fortune teller machines? I'm the guy that designed the ticket. My artwork goes out over 6 million times a year.
Come on over and let Zoltar be sharing with you your fortune.
Shout out to Steven, brother. And this door panel over here, you gotta have a pee jug for when you're cruising on the road or if you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle at night to use the restroom.
Disgusting!
Also, I have binoculars right here. These things are absolutely amazing. They're military spec. I just wanted a really nice pair of binoculars, so I got myself some. All right, so there's the binoculars right there within reach so I could check out the sights. This right here is my windshield cover. Now I also store my kitchen setup over here. Now if I'm with somebody, I'll just throw this up on top of my camper bed. And that over there is also part of my cook setup. This right here is my electronics bag, GoPro setup and tripods and different attachments for the GoPro. And what else? Oh, I got this, I really like this sunglass holder right here. I'm gonna start buying a patch for every trip I make. And up there, the only patches that aren't from trips are the Don't Tread on Me and An Appeal to Heaven, which is how we all should live. All right, we're in the glove box. It's messy right now, so forgive me. My Nikkor headlamp. This is my favorite headlamp by far. It has a red light and white and 3 different settings for each one and strobe. And this thing weighs, I think it's like 1 ounce or something. Something you'll notice with a lot of my gear is I come from a backpacking background, so I like lightweight, efficient things. Example, this is a Nikkor Carbine 2000 amp hour battery. Chapstick, and this is some more chapstick, lip balm. This thing is amazing. It's just like a little brush. What else we got in here? Obviously you gotta have a lighter. Got a little carabiner just to hook up whatever. Little pin, some paper clips, just random junk. This is a little teeny, handheld flashlight. This is basically the junk drawer of a car, full of quarters. So as you get older, you need a magnifying glass, and this one is a light version. Got some clear eyes here for dry eyes. This is a little whistle to call for help. These are toenail clippers, and I gotta say, Mr. Green toenail clippers, these things are great. Super small, and they're strong. Love these things.
If this guy collects his toe cheese, I'm out of here.
And then also a little Swiss Army knife that's got the scissors, knife, toothpick, and all that. I like this little thing. This is a great little hiker setup. My pocket knife. Underneath is where I store the Midland radio. Then I got some random straps and generally receipts from taking care of my vehicle. And I will plug it in there when I need to use the radio. But yeah, this tray is new, obviously. Also, I have this secret tray here for when I want to put like my wallet or money or store something there. People less likely to check there. My book of ideas, canvas top. Gotta always have a notebook, jot down ideas. I've also had this bicentennial coin for a lot of my life. So this is the glove box. I have some polarized sunglasses right here. I have a worn winch controller right here. Napkins right there. I have National Forest maps and just random different maps right here. Paper maps. Right here, I bought this little Toyota notebook. And I'm supposed to keep track of everything in there, but I keep forgetting to write in it. I got the Bible in here. I have a Leatherman. Allen wrench, bike toolkit thing right here. A 3-cord charging cable for my tablet, my phone, and something else at the same time. That's it for in there. All right, I think it's time we move to the back of the vehicle. Passenger side door frame. All I have are some paper towels and just some wash spray. Down here is where I'm gonna be keeping my water. That's that little tablet set up for the front of the vehicle. I also have 2 little foot pads, basically, or butt pads. And there is a cloth underneath that, and that's for storing lumber in, which I'll demonstrate in the future. All right, so there's my 2.5 gallon or 10 liter jug. So we are running the Delta 2 EcoFlow battery right here. I have it just seat belted in right now. I am gonna find a solution to make sure that is nice and sturdy. This right here is a light, and this light is magnetic. You know, this thing telescopes out and then you could position the light in whatever direction. This thing is like ultra bright. I'll have to demonstrate it in future videos. It also looks like a grenade, doesn't it? I bought this Molly panel to wrap around this seat, and I removed the bottom portion of the seat so I had more room to get up into my bed. I like to get in through this way. Now, I'm not gonna open all these things. I'm just gonna tell you everything that's in here, all right? It could be a whole video on each one of these pockets, pretty much. I got a blowhorn here to scare away bears. I have the window nets that go over the windows so you can keep out the insects and get some airflow. Now, this first aid kit is basically a trauma kit. It's one meant to grab in like a firefight.
It's in there, it's a zipper.
Private Love, this is a tampon.
Put it in there. Zipper. In there.
It's a COVID mask.
Okay, I got you.
You've obstructed my airway. Huh?
I even have a tourniquet right here, and this is the one that the troops use. This right here is my toiletry bag. It's got all my toiletries in this one little bag right here. Now, this pouch behind the tourniquet here, this has bags and toilet paper in it, which I need to get more toilet paper. This right here is a quick dry towel, and I absolutely love this thing. I have used this thing on probably 10, 15 different camping trips, and it is great. This thing is pretty sweet. Checkers, chess, and backgammon board when I want to play games with people. This pouch right here, the one that has my games on it, it's also going to be extra spare bags, extra cleaning supplies, random things. This is all my clean clothes, and I also have a bag for dirty clothes. And I wanted the first thing to be able to grab is my camp chair, my camp table. This is a tarp, and these are poles. I could have an awning set up right here with my camp set up within 5 minutes. This is the Claymore fan, but they give you such a large bag with this thing. I'm using it for a whole bunch of stuff. So this is my electronics bag. The Wolfbox air duster. I just got this thing. I didn't have it for my last trip, but I'm excited to use it. Then I have a set of Midland radios here to communicate with other people in the caravan. This right here is the Mayu Mini. This is a little gaming rig, and it has legitimately almost every single game all the way up until they made joystick consoles. So I think N64 was the first to do that. Okay, also up here I have all the connectors for this. It comes with different end pieces here, so you could get more, like one for fire starting and whatnot. This thing is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this buy. That is a Bluetooth speaker, and then there's a bunch of wires for charging things over here as well. And this is actually the Claymore fan. Now this fan, I gotta say, is absolutely amazing. I love this thing. I've already set it up over here multiple times while I'm camping. This thing is great, and it is high quality, durable, wonderful little fan. And these are the legs. It has its own little tripod. So that is the electronics bag. This right here is a fire blanket. Just rip this out of here, throw it over any fire. This right here is my tarp. It's the Arcturus outdoor gear tarp. This is what I will use as an awning. Also back here, just got some wipes. Gotta have wipes, always gotta have wipes. I forgot to mention this item. Gotta have a fly swatter. Okay, and here, as you can see, the bed frame. Now, I built this bed frame to basically attach to the ARB drawer system I have back here. Oh, I didn't show you guys this. This is a keyboard setup for my tablet, and I also didn't show you. This is the tablet right here. I got this little arm right here that comes out here, so I have my tablet up for me when I am sleeping in bed. And also, that front seat goes pretty much all the way up when I'm sleeping in here. Any bit of headspace is appreciated. This bed frame attaches to the ARB drawer system, and then I'll put it right here, the foam mattress I used. It could be rolled up and carried as a backpack. And then I bought some sheets and put some actual bed sheets on it. I got the top sheet and the under sheet. Then I have a quilt from home, and I also have a wool blanket over there, which we'll talk about the stuff in the back in a minute. This right here is the Flex Tail Tiny Repel. Basically, it's get rid of insects, mosquitoes, and whatnot. I have used it multiple times, and it seems to do the trick. This is a battery jumper. Underneath the bed here, is my Starlink Mini. This is my something bad happened, I could connect to the internet no matter what situation and get help. I do not have one of those little Garmins, so I'm all out of luck there. I'm gonna show you what I got down here first. So this is obviously a bear can, and then I have peak refuel, emergency food, extra coffees, extra bags, random things right there. That back there is an actual road atlas, a paper road atlas. I know, I got one. This right here is the Tiger, I'm gonna call it the tactical shovel. It's got a ferro rod on it, it's got a compass on it. It's basically a survival shovel, but I will say it's pretty heavy. All right, let's put that back under. Now this space right here is gonna be for random storage. I might keep my water here, that's where I had it before. All right, underneath here, that is my camp chair. That is my camp table. Those are the legs. Phone call right in the middle of recording. So I have my 6-pack of leveling blocks right here. Super important, especially if you're sleeping in your vehicle. That is my tent, which is a one Tigris tent. This right here, right there is a little, basically it's kind of like a buddy heater. All right, and then to store that buddy heater on, I got this, it's basically a small titanium table. Now, as you see, it says I climb on it. That's because a lot of my stuff is meant for backpackers. I like lightweight, efficient things, also expensive. And that's it for underneath the bed. I gotta say, I've slept in this thing for, I wanna say like 5 nights now. I love it. I absolutely love this cushion. It's so nice. Oh, such a comfortable sleep. Okay, this right here is my fridge. Dometic, I forget the model, I'll put the model down here. But it is a dual zone. Freezer on one side, fridge on the other. This thing does have a slide for the fridge to get out of there. Get easy access up here, which is real nice. I got a wool blanket for warmth. These are my EcoFlow solar panels. I just store them on top of the bed when I'm not using them. And when it comes time to sleep, I put them up here. I do need to find a better solution for this. I think I want to find some type of trickle charge solar panel. I have the Molly window things here. Got another first aid kit here. This one's more of a general first aid kit. The other one is like a trauma first aid kit.
Your pet contact solution in the med kit.
Let's try it anyway.
I couldn't find it. Let's.
This one basically has like water filtration. It's got a Sawyer. It's got like the tabs that you can put in the water. This one is more like toiletries. I have more like Q-tips and whatnot. And then this one I believe is more first aid stuff. First aid and toiletries over here. I also have a fire extinguisher here in the back with a Gold Fire quick release mount. It's a little GoPro mount. So this right here, Thor's Lightning, this is my tube system for my ARB air compressor. This is the little gauge that shows you to deflate your tires, and that's more tubing over there. Just smushed between. I got my skillet. This right here is this cool little cutting board, sink, knife combo setup thing right here for cooking as well. I also stored my hiking backpack, Camelback backpack right back there. Now, one of the main things I do not have anything on the top of my roof rack, which will change in the near future. But for now, I'm storing all my recovery gear in here, all my repair gear. This right here is a Decked, but it's made by another company, but Decked just basically making a commission on it. A tool set that is meant specifically for a Tacoma or 4Runner. Thing is an amazing tool set. I have a staple gun here from when I built my bed. I stapled this rubber stuff underneath on the underside. Then I have a C-clamp to change some brakes, gloves, WD-40, thing to break loose, rusted bolts. I got my hatchet in here. This right here is a kinetic rope, a recovery kinetic rope to pull people out or have somebody pull me out of a situation. This right here is a tree saver. By the way, all these recovery gear items are all top, the kinetic rope and the tree saver. I also have a couple soft shackles. This right here is my jack, my bottle jack, and those are some leveling blocks right there. Underneath, I have a whole bunch of fishing stuff, which I'm not a fisherman. I'm just now gonna be getting into it. But this is basically a net, and then it's got like scissors. I filled the bag with a bunch of stuff. Then in there, as you can see, I got a tackle boxes and my rod right there. I will have to do stuff like that in the future, but you know, I'm a total noob at fishing, so you guys will come with me as I learn how to fish. All right, and then underneath the slide here, this is a military poncho, also emergency. There's so many uses for a military poncho. Everybody should have one of these. It's extremely useful. You know, if it's below freezing and I got my wool blanket and I'm sleeping on my bed, I throw this over the top of me, I will be just fine. This is a little faucet for my lifesaver bottle. This is for the jerry can. This is a sidewall repair kit, a tire sidewall repair kit. This is extra filters for the lifesaver bottle. This is some tarred nylon rope. This rope is amazing for bushcrafting and building. I got some paracord. These are two shackles or tie-down straps for the goby rack. This, I got my silky saw for cutting down trees along with my hatchet. I do need to get a actual, oh my God, that's gonna bother me. Chainsaw. Well, I couldn't think of the word chainsaw. I have the silky and the hatchet for now until I get a chainsaw. And I will be getting that chainsaw as soon as I have storage on my roof rack. Here I got some random straps, some random bolts. This is the winch line protector. Basically, you put this on top of the winch line when you're winching somebody out of something. And then I also have a bear spray here. I think I went over almost everything. I know I missed some stuff. Oh, I didn't go over my cook set. I guess we'll have to do that in a future video.
Every item was described in great detail. Unlike any gear review you've ever seen, it's truly a shame that I did not get the audio. I suppose I'll have to make a future video about this. Sorry to disappoint you yet again.
I do want to set up my camp and kind of do another trip so I can take a bunch of B-roll footage of all this stuff. I am not sponsored by anything you've seen in this video. I'm not sponsored by anybody. However, I will say I was just monetized on YouTube. Let's go.
Here comes the money.
What else is there to talk about?
Hey!
Security. In terms of security for when I am out there on the road by myself, I definitely carry. I think everybody should carry. It is your Second Amendment right after all. Everybody should be having a pistol on them, and I'll tell you what, you'll watch crime drop in a heartbeat.
Lott lists cases where bystanders stopped shootings, cases that the FBI often ignores. Self-defense is more common than they say, and it does stop lots of crimes.
But when you go and you ban guns, it's basically the most law-abiding good citizens who obey them.
And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging with Zainenn. Peace. Oh, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. You guys have a good one. Jeez Louise. This might be too busy of a road to do this on. Oh, fuck. Okay, I think I have a second here. Really, dude? You piece of shit.